want to show you a couple of my 4570s. I bought this bottom one's a Marlin 1895 CB. They call it the Cowboy. And it's got a longer barrel. It's a 26-inch octagon barrel. And that one on the top is the Winchester 1886 Extra Light. There's always questions, like a lot of people know about these Marlins, how about the finish and the quality of work. And I called to make sure this wasn't an old one they had in stock from years before, because I didn't want to have the same problems. But it's still, so this is 2020, and they said it was a 2020. They got it in, I believe it was March. And it's gloss on the sides, on the receiver, along with the barrel. I guess in the past they were kind of a flat finish or a matte finish. I wish they would have went with it on the bottom. See, on the bottom it's still a kind of a matte finish, and even on the top. Like, they could have just kept it going with the barrel, and like the Winchester, right? The Winchester is nice and glossy everywhere. It's all, not that I care if it's gloss or not, but at least make it match. It looks better, right? And the finish on this Winchester is just phenomenal. Yeah, it's made out of Japan. Very good quality. I've heard about their great workmanship. The only thing I don't care about is this rebounding hammer. You can't use a half cock on this. It does have a safety on the back here, and at least the Marlin has that. It has the safety as well, but I never use it. I just use the half cock. The action on this Winchester is machined very tight. It might loosen up after, you know, quite a few rounds, but this action on the Marlin is very smooth, and almost too smooth to the point where you just touch it and it wants to open. It's almost annoying this way. But as far as the action, it is very, very smooth. Very smooth. Very easy to operate. The Winchester, you almost have to, you know, really be rammy with it. It's takes quite a bit of force to, not that it's an issue, but definitely noticeable between the two. Both beautiful guns. I like the octagon barrel, so I just wanted to go that route. The one thing, since I've started shooting these 4570s, I've always reloaded. I think I shot one box of factory ammo. And most cast bullets have a sharp angle, a very sharp neck on them. You can see how they're almost squared right up to the top, eh? See how they come right up? They don't taper as much as a jacketed bullet. They're almost right square. And the issue with that is the if you use the SAMI specs for reloading, you'll find that you can't close the action. At least on this one I couldn't. And I was right on spec. And I could close it, but you felt the resistance. You felt the bullet touching on the lands. And I ended up trimming my cases back a little bit. Not by a whole lot. But by trimming my casing down, I could get this groove here for my crimp to just work out perfect. Yeah, that's a 405 350. Double loop groove, 3 loop groove. And these are bullets from Jet. Look up Jet bullets in Alberta. These are both gas checks. And very, very nice bullet. He does a really, really nice job. Now that I trimmed my casings back a little bit, you ever so slightly feel it. So I'm just off the lands, but very, very accurate. Very accurate. This one here doesn't have an issue at all with them. With that same load with the 405 grains, no problems whatsoever. I could even go longer, right to Sammy spec. But I just kept the same shells. And the load that I had in here was running me just over 1,700 feet per second with the 405. I tried it in this one, and no accuracy whatsoever. The bullets were kind of all over the place. I couldn't get any consistency. So what I did is I dropped 1.5 grains to 36.5 with my IMR 4198, and the groups tightened right up. So just a bit less velocity in this one, and it shoots well. So you'd think this 26-inch octagon barrel, would be a heavier gun by all means, right? It's 0 now. So we'll grab the Winchester to start. .2 pounds. So I'm gonna pull that one off. Grab the Marlin. £7 pounds. Like I said, you'd think the Marlin would be heavier being longer, but you definitely feel it, and definitely noticeable in the kick too. Anyways, I just wanted to show you a couple of my guns. Anyways, these are the guns that I usually hunt with all the time.